At the end of the day, nobody cares that you got 20 points, 20 rebounds, 20 assists, and no turnovers when you're playing against cones you set up in the gym.
Hoop loud.
That does not matter. Nobody cares but you. A lot of times we can get caught up in our own stories of why we should be getting this certain level of success, whether it be playing time, whether it be starting, whether it be an A in that class. There's so many things and so many stories that we tell ourselves because we see that other people aren't doing the same thing that we're doing. Very difficult for you to stay the course when you see some people that are showing up to practice higher than the kite. And you see some people that are drunk many days. You see some people that are not going to classes and not doing the things that you're doing for that level of success, but they're actually getting it. What you have to realize is all reps aren't created equal. You will get lost if you think that because you put up 500 shots in the practice session and this person didn't put up 500 shots, you should be playing more than this person. That's not how it works. I wasn't a person that shot the ball very well throughout my career as a student athlete. And there have been times that I literally put up 1,000 made shots in one practice session during the summertime. I used to think to myself, now why is it that I put up all these shots and this person did not put up any shots this summer and this person is starting over me? Here's the thing. Maybe that person is just a better shooter than you. Maybe you have two different starting points and this person is still better than you at shooting. Maybe that, right? But I never asked myself that question, so I limited myself with the success that I could have obtained if I just would have asked the right questions. And not only just ask the right questions, but you have to ask those right questions to the right people. I shouldn't be asking those right questions to my mom because guess what? My mom always going to want her son to play basketball. She always wants me to be successful. She's always going to tell me what I want to hear. I shouldn't even ask those questions to my dad because he feels the same way as my mother. I shouldn't ask those same questions to my friends, family members, or people that like me because guess what? They just don't want to hurt my feelings. I should ask those questions to my coach because he or she is the person that's ultimately the decision maker for me to get out on the court in the first place. Ask that person the question, what is the gap that I'm missing and how can I bust that roof and get over into the area that I want to get into? And these same principles are the same thing that you would ask your professor. You continually making C's and D's in your classes and you feel like you're studying but you're not getting the result that you want in those classes. Why are you asking your classmates? I mean, they can offer some context, maybe, depending upon what type of information they give you, but you should ask the source. You should ask the professor of that gap and how you can get over there. And many times what I found out is when you ask that professor, they're so flabbergasted that you would even have the audacity to go talk to them about a problem that you have, and you're applying yourself. That's the crazy thing. When you apply yourself and they can see that you're actually putting in work and studying and you're going over the material before class and you're looking at the syllabus and you're prepared and you're organized, those people oftentimes did not actually help you out, show you a different way of looking at things. So this video is just me trying to help you get out of your own way of using the time you put in as some type of crutch, of thinking that because you practice, that means this should happen. Listen, there are a lot of people that are just good at practicing. They're called professional practice players. A lot of these trainers that you see that are out here didn't get a lick of playing time. Didn't even go to college to play basketball, but they're good at the practice setting, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to be, then great. Don't be getting bent out of shape because that doesn't translate over to the game. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're going to be judged upon. You're not going to be judged upon how hard you study. You're not going to be judged upon how hard you practice. You're going to be judged upon when those lights come on and those butts are in the seats in the stands and they come to watch you play, the results then. That's what you're going to be judged upon. If you're not on par to where you need to be, you need to ask the right questions to the right people to get you to where you want to go.